Welcome everyone to Double My E-commerce Sales. My name is Ala Hassan, the founder of E-commerce Training Academy, and today's session is helping you figure out how to spy on your competitors' Facebook ads. Now, obviously, back in the day, we weren't able to do that easily, but now a lot of tools have been implemented. A lot of new technologies make it possible for us to do so. But tonight, I'm going to show you exactly how you could use Facebook to spy on your competitors' ads without even using any additional tools. Now, before we get started, I want to cover a couple of things. Number one, let me just change my screen. So before I get started, I want to cover a couple of things. Why spy on your competitor? I mean, there's a reason why you would want to do this. It's not just to get a kick out of the whole process. I mean, there's a reason why I recommend it, and we're going to go over that first. Then what information can you gather from spying? It's great that you can see exactly what type of ads your competitor is having on their Facebook page or on Instagram. Again, I'm talking both of them, Facebook and Instagram at this point. But what type of information can you get out of it? So we're going to talk about that. And the last thing is, obviously, I'm going to show you how to spy. And I also have a bonus bonus blog post that I found that includes over 100 different brands within all different kinds of categories for you to use to get inspired. So again, I'm not just going to leave you out there. I'll give you, there's about 100 different brands for you to use within this search. So let me just increase the size of my window so you guys can see everything. Perfect. And as always, if you're joining me live, you can ask questions inside the Facebook group. So make sure to have these questions ready. So at the end of this video, I'll make sure I'll answer them. And for those who are joining through a recorded video, whether it's on YouTube or through my emails, again, a great way to take advantage of these sessions is to join us inside the Facebook group so you can ask me directly live any questions you may have about the topic I'm sharing, or maybe anything pertaining to doubling your e-commerce sales. So let's get started. So why spy on your competitor? Now, there's three things I always emphasize on. First of all, you're going to learn from their efforts. I always say, why try to reinvent the wheel when you could follow someone's footsteps, just to get some sort of ideas on what is it that they're doing. And again, you taking note of these things. Now, when you're spying on some of your competitors, you just don't want to make it where, oh, you know what, I have half an hour. Let me log into Facebook. Let me go online. Let me start spying on them. No, you really want to have it all planned out. So I highly recommend that, first of all, you obviously gather a list of the brands that you want to spy on. That's one. Some of them could be direct competitors. Others could be indirect competitors. Or sometimes you just want to get inspired by following a bunch of brands in many different industries. And I highly recommend that. Don't stick only to your industry. So for example, if you're selling yoga products, look at pet shops. Look at, let's say, food online stores. It could be other categories, electronics. Do not limit yourself only within your own category, because sometimes you'll notice that, let's say you have a yoga shop or you have a fashion brand, everyone is doing the same thing. But when you look at other categories, things could be different. So again, bring ideas from other industries into your own so you have better chances of standing out and grabbing the attention of the users on Facebook. So that's the one thing. Learn from their efforts. But again, going back to what I was saying is, make sure you have a Google Sheets. Just create a nice document, whether it's on a Google Excel or Google Sheets or Google Doc, but have it all centralized. I recommend Google Sheets. Have it centralized there, where every time you go through all this exercise, you take screenshots, you put everything inside this document. I'm going to share also my favorite screenshot tool that I use for everything, even for the trainings that I'm currently doing. Number two, what do you get out of it? Well, you get inspired. A lot of times, if you're hiring an agency or you have your own employee managing your ads or you're doing them yourself, whichever route you're using, you really want to use this spying tactic to get inspired, because sometimes we need some ideas on how to go about, let's say, promoting Father's Day, Mother's Day, summer sale. And sometimes we need some ideas from other competitors or other brands to help us come up with our own creative campaign. Getting inspired is important, whether you're doing it alone or you have someone doing it for you. Now, here's the thing. even if you have an agency handling your own Facebook ads, sometimes it won't hurt. And this is what I used to do. I used to have access to all of this information. And instead of me just, telling someone, go create these ads, I would do some homework. I would go out there, follow a couple of brands, follow some of our competitors, take screenshots. And then when it comes time to brief my employee at that time, then I would sit down with this employee, I would tell them, listen, I would like you to create an ad campaign for the following marketing event that we have coming up. And I would like the ads to take some ideas from these ads that I picked up online. And sometimes I do this just so that I give a helping hand to the employees, but also it helps when you're dealing with an agency. This way they know what type of message you want, what type of creative, what type of designs you're aiming for, and they can deliver on those expectations. The third thing that you're going to get from this is really to model them and test on your own brand these campaigns. So I'm not saying copy them, model them. Use similar concepts that they're going about within their own Facebook advertising, their own Instagram advertising. Take note of these things and try to test them on your own brand or even brands that you're planning on launching, whatever might be the case. The idea here is not to copy, it's to model them. And it's not really just to take the same images. Come up with your own content, come up with your own copy, come up with your own offers as much as possible. But the idea behind this is when you see a brand is constantly promoting a specific type of campaign on Facebook, take note of this. If you do this once a month, for example, make that a habit. Every month, you notice that they keep promoting this free shipping over $50, but they keep changing the image, they change the copy. Then take note of that and start doing the same thing. Especially when you start seeing the same ad being repeated month over month, there's a sign there that maybe this is working. Again, it's not 100%. It's for you to take note of these things and to test that out on your own brand. So these are the three things I would recommend. These are the three things that you get out of spying from spying on your competitors. Let's move on now to what information can you gather from spying? Now that you've seen the ads, you've seen all the types of ads that are active within their accounts, what can you get out of it? Well, number one is the creative side. You can get an idea of the type of images that are being used, the type of videos, the lifestyle shots that are being used in there. Again, the whole idea behind this is to use these things to get inspired for your own campaigns. So creative plays a big role. Copy, the type of text that is being used in the caption, in the, let's say the headlines, the call to action. Are they saying learn more, click here, shop now? All of these things matter. Also, you might look at, sometimes they might have a headline inside an ad and then a description. Take note of these. You can even just copy it and put it in Excel so you have ideas on what type of words that you could use for your own ads going forward. And the last thing is you can also get ideas on offers. So obviously when you have an ad, it's not enough just to put out that information. You want a call to action. And sometimes you see them adding an additional offer. For example, free shipping over $50, or use coupon code SAVE10 to save 10%, or an upcoming sale of, well, let's say for Cyber Monday. I make it a habit on Cyber Monday or Black Friday, I go to all the competitors' Facebook ads, and I take screenshots of what they were running during that period of time so that I could use it next year when I'm planning for Black Friday. I know now, okay, great. Last year they did this or they did that. This year, maybe I should, model some of those tactics as well, in addition to the ones that I know worked for us. So the offers are very important because you'll get also many ideas on how to go about your own offers going forward and how to use Facebook ads to communicate these offers to your audience. These are the three things I usually get out of spying, and these are the things that you may want to also organize inside your Excel or your Google Excel file. So let's get started. I want to show you a bunch of things. There's not much theory today. I wanted to just put these things out of the way. Two things you will need. So the first thing is this tool called Awesome Screenshot. Let me see if you guys see it. Yeah, you see it right here. So for example, if I want to take a screenshot of my screen right here, I can say capture visible part. And what it does is it takes a picture of the screen, and there you have it. I can highlight certain things. I can add text to it. Whatever. What's nice about it is I can even say, for example, oh, I like this. And I could use this also to highlight what I would like to focus on for our design team, for our marketing team. I like this. These kind of things help. So this tool is great. I highly recommend. It's free. Just add it to your Google Chrome extension. There are many tools out there, but what I like about this tool is I've been using it for a very, very long time. But what I like also now is they've released a version that also can record your screen. So you can actually have the camera, you can have your mic, and also start recording. The free version has a specific, I think it's 30 seconds that you can record your screen. So if you don't want to write it and you want to explain something to someone on your team on how the ad should be designed, then this tool does it really well. Again, you'll have access to this awesome screenshot, the slides at the end of the video. So how do you find these campaigns? So I want to show you the simple example. So right now, let's say I'm on Facebook. Let me just increase the size. So I'm looking for a brand. Let's say I sell bracelets, and I want to look at one big brand that I know of. It's called Pure Vita Bracelets. Okay, click on this brand. When you're on a Facebook page, what I'm showing you right now is how to get to the ads. When you're on a Facebook page from your competitor or any brand, all you do is you go here, you scroll all the way down here. You'll notice something called page transparency right about here on the right-hand side. Click on See More, and you'll have this big pop-up show up on your screen. All you do is you scroll down. Notice how here you have this thing called ads from this page. And this page is currently running ads. Perfect. Let me go to the library. So there is something called the Facebook ads library, and you can do this. So what I've done is I've included it inside the slides for you to have. So you'll have that as well. So the bookmark is right here. You can click on this link and immediately it will take you to this page and you start searching. Or you can go about it the current way that I showed you right now, which is by simply going to the Facebook page of the brand that you want to spy on, click on page transparency, and then click on the ads from this page option by clicking on the go to ad library. So inside the ad library, now you see everything that is currently running by this company. So you'll have all the information right here. How many likes, what category are they being categorized as on Facebook. And then if you scroll down, you'll notice that they have approximately 220 ads running specifically for Canada. So I'm going to put here United States. You can put all countries. Sometimes brands have obviously different ads in different countries. So let's say I put USA. Notice also that they have spent some money on political ads. So you have even to this point, there was a scandal with Facebook, with the Cambridge Analytica and all the trust issues and data being leaked. Now all of this information is made available. So if I scroll down, let's go over a couple of things. First of all, you can filter by country. That's great if you want to make sure, if you have a presence across multiple countries and you want to get some ideas from your competitors on what they're doing for each individual country, that's a great way. You can also see all active and inactive ads. You can see, let's say, ads by specific time, all impressions, everything. And also you can ask for ads by specific platforms. So obviously Facebook owns Instagram. They have their own messenger. They have their audience network. Audience network is when somebody, for example, if you're browsing on Facebook and someone shares an article from a news website, for example, New York Times, and I click on the New York Times article and it pops up within my Facebook app, you'll notice that sometimes you're browsing on this page on New York Times, but you start seeing some Facebook ads as well. So that's one of the ways that you can start seeing some ads against like other websites within their audience network. So just an example of what to expect there. So I just leave it to all platforms, or let's put Facebook only for now. And then here you start seeing all the different ads that they have going on. So they have an ad right now for one free swag, discounts, commissions, and more awesome perks. Swipe up to become a brand ambassador. So they have a brand ambassador type of ad here. This is visible on Facebook, Instagram, and Messenger. If I click on it, it even shows me the landing page for the ad. And if I click on see ad details, you'll have a little bit more information about it right here, and so on. And I can also see, you might have multiple versions of this ad. They have different things. Again, I don't need to go all the way here. Oh, I just go inside. Oh, what did I do? I closed the whole thing. I stay usually within this page here. I don't need to go look at details of each one because again, it could be very, very time consuming. So I'm here. You start seeing these captions, this text. Take note of these things. Use your Excel file right beside you and you start taking note of these things. Take screenshots. So now, for example, they're running also a video for the brand ambassador. You have some movements right there. Why do I keep clicking on this? Scroll down. I have some more ads right here. This is all the same campaign. Let me just continue down. So they're really pushing the brand ambassador. Take note of this. So it could be something important. Again, brand ambassador. Oh, right here we have some surprise. We're sending out this free limited edition sticker pack in every online order. Snag one while supplies last. So their strategy is add a free gift. Their tactic is specific to putting the sticker inside every order. Again, take a picture of this. So here's what I would do. You can take just a screenshot by simply clicking on awesome screenshot right here. And let's say I will take this and I go like this. There you go. I have the screenshot, I copy it, and I put it inside my Excel file. Or you can take a screenshot of the whole page, or you can just copy paste some of those informations right here and some of the content right here and put it into a specific sheet inside your Google Sheets. Again, there's so many different ways to go about this. But you see right here, they have so many different campaigns just for this. Here, why choose one necklace when you can have 3 instead? Snag 20% off with code PV20. So you can even see the link. You see some of the images. They have some videos here. Again, go through this whole process. As you can see, there's so many ads to choose from. You're seeing exactly what they're doing. So this is a video. You can see that this thing here is changing colors. Let me see if there was another video on top somewhere. No. And the list goes on. So as you can see, you get a lot of ideas. If you're the one who's selling bracelets, this is a great way to get inspired, get ideas from copy, images, and so on and so forth. Great. Now, let's say, for example, I want to search for some major brands. I always say, don't follow just the small brands or medium size. Go for the major retailers. So I'm just going to go after like a Banana Republic. I don't know if you guys have it in the US. I think so, yeah, because it's owned by Gap. So Banana Republic right here. I like seeing what the big brands are doing, especially in fact that some of them have different accounts across Facebook. So for example, here, Banana Republic Philippines, Banana Republic Morocco, Peru, Vietnam. Get a lot of ideas there. So global brands are great to follow. Again, sometimes they're not as aggressive because they use a lot of branding. They stay within their branding policies. But you can see again, so many different ways of you getting some ideas on how to go about promoting, let's say, fashion products. Beautiful style. These are a lot of lifestyle shots right here. These are products being shot inside their studio. This is a video right here. So new summer ready. Again, they're promoting their new collections. Look at this one right here, how they highlight sweat hiding, wrinkle resistant, quick dry, breathable. So again, you get more and more ideas. If you're selling shirts, there you go. You got some ideas on how Banana Republic is doing it, and maybe you could do the same thing. This picture right here, how they highlight different styles, the collage of different products. You have videos that could be used on Instagram. So for sure, this is an Instagram. So a nice way of putting it inside Instagram stories, you have it right here. So if I go here and I say, I want only Instagram, sometimes the ad will be different for Instagram and Facebook, but a lot of times you'll have them both. It's very time consuming to create ads for each platform, and not every brand would do that. Okay. So is it good so far? Any questions about what I'm talking about so far? Let me know in the group chat. I just want to make sure that everything is good, because all I'm doing next is really giving you a list of the 100+ brands that you could use to get inspired, in case sometimes you just don't have an idea of who to follow. So in the meantime, let me go close a couple of windows because I have a bunch of them. I've added inside the slide deck 133 coolest direct-to-consumer brands. It's been updated by Scubana, the owner of Scubana. I know him, very good friend of mine. And again, I like what they do. And right now, they've had a blog post that's been updated in December 2019, which is recent. I mean, it's only been a couple of months ago. But 133 brands is more than enough for you to get started. What I like about it is they have brands within the accessories, clothing, nutrition, home, travel, personal care, and other. Some of them are very popular, while others, I mean, they're just cool products. Like this company sells belts, Beltology. That's a nice name. So I can go take it, put it inside the search. Well, I copy it, right? So this is what I would do. Beltology. If I sell belts, there you go. I found Beltology. They have 16,000 followers. They're not running any ads in Canada. Let me see if they're running anywhere else. Yeah, there you go. So now you see all ads by Beltology right here. See, in this case, they don't have many. 1, 2, well, it says here 8 ads only. So look at the difference. Are they active? Would I take a lot of ideas from these guys knowing that they only have 8? Maybe, maybe not, but you can still get inspired. A great way to find ways about going about advertising your belts. So that's one example. Let's go back here. Socks. Who doesn't love socks? So I can go in here. Bombas, socks, all beautiful. They have approximately 17 still. That's okay. I'll just take it to see, like, there has never been a better time to upgrade your socks. Take 20% off your first purchase with code COMFORT20. Press pray, and there you go. Again, great ideas to help you. I see a lot of value from this exercise. You're not just spying because you just want to see what everyone else is doing and you focus on your business. But it's always good to see what's happening out there, stay ahead of everyone, and watch what they're doing, but don't obsess over what they're doing. You're using this technique of spying on someone else to help your business. You're not doing it just so that you lose focus and you obsess over what the competition is doing constantly, that in the end, you're just copying everything they're doing. No, the whole idea here is to get inspired, use these learnings to your advantage, and to help you also stay ahead of them. If you notice something is working for them, why not? I've been always a fan of modeling what works already. Why am I there always seeking or looking for the next best thing? Why not focus on tactics that actually work? And then from there, when I know that everything that actually worked has been implemented, these strategies are in place, then I would seek for different type of campaigns or try to come up with additional creative approaches on how to go about promoting my products. Try not to go crazy. But again, this exercise is great for this. So that's Bombas. Go inside here. This is, I think, yeah, this is jewelry, Brilliant Earth. Jewelry and watches. And there you go. Look at this beautiful, beautiful videos. Again, you can get a lot of ideas by...
I just learned about this really cool feature from Brilliant Earth where you can do a virtual try-on their website.
This is very nice. So they're highlighting this feature on their website, a virtual try-on. See, now it wasn't even a promotion, but you got an idea on how they are promoting a specific feature on their website using Facebook ads. Take note of this. You may want to highlight a specific feature of your website using also a Facebook ad, which is great. Because if I'm targeting new customers and they never heard of me and they know that it's very hard to buy rings online, well, it makes sense for me to say to them, instead of saying that I have a sale on rings, by the way, we have this amazing feature, a try-on feature for you to consider when you come to our website. It's going to help you find the right ring. And you're showing them a video illustrating them how exactly this feature works. So
big, I like that. I love how easy it makes it and
that's
so
it.
fun and from like the comfort of my home.
Perfect. And again, this list, guys, will have like glasses, headbands, watches from Movement. I mentioned these guys before. Spritza Box. This is what I have no idea. More Warby Parker, fashion accessories, swimwear, shoes, Allbirds. Let's go to Allbirds because I know this one is popular. So I go in here, I search Allbirds. There you go. And here you have everything you need. So
When nature wins, we all win. Introducing the Dasher by Allbirds.
So they're introducing a new
Nature wins,
footwear here. There's nothing, no sounds. So again, you guys get the point. So you have everything inside the slide deck. Let me share it with you right away in the comments. Google changed everything right now in their interface. So I'm going to share this in the comments for you guys to use. And in the meantime, let me know in the chat box. Let me know if you have any questions by the time I do this. Finding the groups and moving along. And all right, I'm almost there. Here you go. Oh, in the wrong link. Perfect. Let me just put that here. So I put the link inside the Facebook group video for this Facebook Live. Excellent. So let me see if there are any questions. Familiar faces inside the group. Hello, hello. Yes, it is an interesting topic, and not everyone knows about it. Again, the whole idea here is to give you these specific tactics and strategies to help you double sales. And sometimes these small little tactics really help out, especially when you're starting to plan out all of your marketing campaigns going forward. All right, I don't see any specific questions anymore. That's it. Great. Well, let me just close this. Thanks again for attending this live session. I hope you found it very useful. Make sure, please, to like or comment or just like or love the post inside this Facebook group so other members see it. And I will see you in the next session. Take care. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.